So if you guys don't know, we do have a new event this week, but there's a big twist. It's not Thursday where you normally expect a new UR event. It's going to be May 21st. If you guys don't know what that is, that, my friends, it's on a Tuesday, right? Tuesday. So you may be thinking, Kimo, why is it on a Tuesday? Why is it so early? I'll tell you the biggest reason why. If you guys don't know, how's the, okay, you know what? I think this is the best way. This is why. Right here. Wuthering Waves releases on Wednesday. So you may be thinking, Kimo, what does that have to do with Azur Lane's event having to be on Tuesday? Now, think about it. This game right now has over probably 30 million pre-registered accounts. It has a big following right now, a massive, massive following for the hype it's going to get on Wednesday. Now, you may be thinking, okay, but it's a new event for Azur Lane, so it doesn't really matter. When you have a big release game like this one coming out on a Wednesday, and your event is going to be on a Thursday, and for the most part, this game is like pretty old. Azur Lane is like 6 years old now. Wuthering Waves is very, very fresh. It's a no-brainer. Even if there is a new UR event, it's a no-brainer at all. So the reason why Manjuu, Yostar, or whatever, wants to do the event on Tuesday is because by doing it on Tuesday, they can get revenue on the initial release of the event. Since people are pulling on Tuesday, because the event comes out on Tuesday, they can farm out the skins, they can farm out the cubes. Basically, a lot of people are going to be spending on Tuesday, and that's what they're going to be hoping for. Because at the moment Wednesday comes and Wuthering Waves gets released, everything, probably a lot of people are not going to log in on Wednesday. Probably for the whole week, honestly. So that is something to consider. Now, if they do the event on Thursday, guess what, guys? Wuthering Waves comes out Wednesday. Hey, guys, it's the second day of Wuthering Waves. I'm still going to keep playing it because it's very, very fun. It's new content. Guess what? No one's gonna log into Azur Lane, right? That's the thought process right here. So Manjuu and Yostar and Azur Lane as a whole is in a really, really tough position because they have to decide, okay, do we risk having our event on Thursday and probably have many of our players not log in for the event to pull or whatever and buy skins, or do we try to salvage as much money as possible by releasing it on Tuesday? Honestly, from a business perspective, I say they should have released it on Monday because Monday, the first half of the event comes out, and then Tuesday, the second half of the event comes out, right? And this also comes down to another thing as well, too. You can theoretically play Azur Lane and Wuthering Waves combined, but guess what, guys? It's 6 years now. We still can't auto events on the initial clears. We have to 100% events or 100% event maps before we can auto it. Basically, a minimum of 3 clears. No one wants to sit there and hit the 2018 gameplay where you click on every node to 3-star it and then clear it, and then you can auto it. At this point, people want to just auto the map, right? I get that. I'm at the point where I kind of want to do that too. Man, playing this manual click simulator like I did in 2018, nah, man, I don't want to do that anymore. It's times have changed, right? So just thinking about it, you're thinking like, oh my god, I have to go play Azur Lane's event. I have to manually click around to nodes or whatever. This is not enjoyable. I'd rather just be playing Wuthering Waves. That's what people are thinking. So there's no shot that if they do this event on Thursday, it's going to be a good turnout. They have to do it early. Ideally, Monday would have been a better time. But I think because the stream was on Friday, it's very, very short notice for people to stack up on cubes, coins, or what they need. It's crunch mode right now. It's a tough situation. If they waited for the Chinese anniversary to be like early June, that's still 2 weeks of Wuthering Waves being released. Like, people are still going to be playing that game. They can't do it a bit earlier. Well, they could have done it a bit earlier. Honestly, if they did it like 1 week earlier, that would have been fine, honestly. But this is a tough release day for Azur Lane's event because Wuthering Waves is such a massive game coming out right now. And this event, Light of Martyrim or whatever, is just it's a picky tough situation right now. Even though it's a WR event, it is rough because solely because of Wuthering Waves being out this week. It is rough. You want to avoid releasing your game when a big game like this one comes out. Everyone wants to do that. Like, I'm pretty sure when Genshin was coming out, a lot of game developers held off on their release date because they don't want to compete against a massive leviathan of a gacha game release coming out. And this is the reason why. Because if you compete with a big release, with a big event yourself, you're probably not going to get much out of it. I'm sorry, you're not. You have to pace it and gap it to the point where it doesn't really affect you as much compared to releasing it on the same week as another game being that big. So, yeah. Yostar, Manjuu, Azur Lane as a whole is in a really tough position right now. Not to mention, I don't think Soyu's event had a big turnout. So, Manju's in a rough spot right now. I'm not going to lie. Thank God they announced Azure Pamelia. That's like the saving grace right now. Like, holy crap, we need Azure Pamelia like right now. But a lot of this timing this year, I think this year is probably like one of the worst revenue years for Azur Lane as a whole. But again, the saving grace is going to be Azure Pamelia. I hope it comes out sometime this year, but probably next year though. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to go over that with you guys because a lot of people are not aware that this event is going to be on Tuesday and not Thursday. So if you guys are low on coins right now, cubes, you better start stocking up, my friends, because we do not have much time. It's literally 2 more days before the event comes out. 2 days. Farm your coins. I'm doing that right now. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please discuss about this stuff in the comments because it's gonna be a crazy week for sure. In terms of gacha games, especially people that play Azur Lane, which is probably you guys because you guys watch me, it's gonna be a rough week. So, a fun week too. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video.